Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Skylar Cole singing the national anthem. A fantastic rendition. And we've been waiting for this day for a long time. It's opening day in the NBA. Thanks, everyone, for joining us here in the start of a new season. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. D.A. will join us tonight on the sideline. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Monday, they'll take on Kevin Love and the Miami Heat. Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. In the post, it's Tucker and Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harrison at the 3 slot. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis slot in at the small and power forward. Pat Connaughton is out there with Damian Lillard. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. And game 1 of the NBA season, Greg, is here. Does everyone get butterflies, or is it just me?
No, I'm right there with you, partner. The anticipation has been brewing for months. Nothing like opening night.
Tip-off goes to Milwaukee. Lillard with it. The 9-footer's on the mark.
Takes a lot of courage to get in there with those big bodies. Lillard with no shortage of it.
Maxey on the wing. Pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid.
How about Joel Embiid? A high-risk, high-reward pick turns into a superstar.
Yeah, that's well said, Greg. I mean, he sat out 2 years before even seeing the NBA court. Sustained a foot injury before being drafted. Persevered through that. And is now one of the most dominant big men and players in the game.
And the first one drops. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And, Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
And Embiid drops them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
And Lillard kicks to Lopez. Connaughton against Maxey. There's the killer two-handed slam.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And that one's good, Maxey.
Maxey embraces and welcomes that kind of defense. He's confident in hitting that shot, even while under some pressure.
Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. And a miss there on the triple. Harden finds Maxey. Harris outside. Passes to Harden. Outside, Maxey. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Giannis from outside. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. Embiid sets the pick for Harden. This is to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
Well, you got to admire the precise passing of Harden. All he needs is a little crack to thread the needle.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Giannis drives in. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
And when you talk about Giannis's defense, he really has some unique attributes.
Boy, does he ever, Greg. I mean, you think about his length, his athleticism, his agility. He's a guy who can defend the ball and the screener almost at the same time because of that great length. So offenses sometimes go away from him in the pick and roll, which allows him to kind of play free safety on that back line as a rim protector.
That free throw missing. Well, Clark, even with all their roster movement, all the player moves they've made, the 76ers have managed to have sustained success.
You know what, Kevin? I agree. Their roster has gone through a lot of changes recently with key players being moved, which makes it even harder to sustain success. But they've found a way to keep winning.
And he sinks the second. And they're great at both ends, but the Sixers offense, Greg, the Sixers offense is elite.
And it all starts with Joel Embiid feasting inside and at the free throw line. And his teammates reap the benefits as well with wide open shots on the brim.
And the dunk by Embiid.
Strong move and a little spicy, too. Embiid's passion for the game, the way he plays, I love it.
Milwaukee's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Pass to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. And they pick up 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
That'll be a 5-second call. Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Lopez, a screen on Harris. Middleton, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Yeah, you know, when you shoot the ball as well as Middleton does, you want to be hungry and looking for your shots. I mean, shot hungry is a good thing when you've got the stroke that he has, mid-range and long distance.
Now, here's Tucker, and there's the pass to Embiid. Back to Tucker. Maxey on the wing. The fader. And there's Embiid. That's good on the assist by Maxey. Embiid's got 8.
Embiid's mid-range touch is really improving. It's noticeable.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. And there's the call on Tobias Harris. That is his first foul of the game.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Now here's Giannis. Last game, 26 points, and that one is good by Beasley.
And that's unselfishness right there. Full display. Giannis wanting to get it to open teammates.
Harden the pass to Maxey. Back to Harden. To the middle. Here's Tucker. Goes back up. Harris kicks to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Embiid. Fader on the way. Bucket is good. That's 10 points for Joel Embiid.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Certainly looks that way to me, partner. I mean, his energy level is ramped up. I think he's been terrific right from the opening tip.
Lillard misses. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Wasted no time on that one.
The corner's more difficult for some guys, but for Harris, looking real solid from there.
Here's Lillard. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Lopez, a screen on Harden. Three-pointer, Lillard. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
Tucker finds Embiid. Here's Maxey. Back to Embiid. Shoots the three. Another three for Philadelphia.
Embiid with a major contribution thus far. He's a guy that can carry his team.
52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his fifth rebound in this one.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Now, here's Tucker. He has yet to score. Here's Harden, driving the lane. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Middleton. Makes it off the glass. Middleton's got his second basket of the game.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Philadelphia.
To the paint. Here's Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Nice find right there from Harden. Excellent at getting his teammates involved.
Lillard from outside. No good on the last second attempt there. A big-time effort for Joel Embiid, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Back to the action in just a minute. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
Their chemistry. That's what really stood out so far in this one to me. Look at the number of assists they've been able to rack up so far.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
And Greg, we still see players embellishing contact. Is enough being done to discourage those creative flourishes?
We're talking about flopping, right? I mean, we're seeing the league experiment assessing a technical free throw. It's necessary, or guys will keep jerking their heads and falling down, and who wants to see that?
So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. Beasley on the wing along with Middleton. Jay Crowder out there with Bobby Portis. And it's Payne in at the point. Nice shot by Portis.
This speaks to how assertive Portis is, and he's skilled at knocking it down off the catch, too.
And here's Harden. Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Bucks trail by 9. Now Payne. Middleton outside from downtown. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This game against Milwaukee here, it's their first look to start the season.
And we saw how competitive and entertaining the season series was between these two terrific teams last year.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
And Greg, with the coaching changes in Milwaukee, where are they looking for improvement?
Oh, Kevin, they've been dominant in the regular season, but the playoffs require adjustments. That chess match is where they hope to improve.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo could arguably be called the most feared slasher in league history. He says, I just tried to read the crowd, read the walls, and see where I can beat them. there's a second there that you can attack the seams and change your speed. I've done this 25 to 30 times every night, so I know what to look for. Kevin?
He definitely does, David. A master at his craft. Hey, D.A., thanks for the report. And the Bucks decide to take their first time out here.
On the court is your Fight Squad.
Some changes here for the Bucks. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Beasley, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Payne. Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Patrick Beverley comes in for James Harden. Here's Giannis. Crowder, the pass to Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, the effort and willingness to get out and run like that on the fast break endears Harris to his coaches, I'm sure.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Down by 12. It's hauled in by Harris. 76ers have gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. And Beverley kicks to Oubre. Embiid dishes to Beverley. Embiid sets the pick for Beverley. 5 to shoot, and the dunk by Embiid.
Man, nice to see how Embiid operates in the pick and roll. Knows how to set hard screens as well as where and when to roll.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Middleton the pass to Giannis. Beverley against Connaughton. Here's Middleton. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
Now, there's an example of good defense beating good offense.
Oubre kicks to Beverley. It's Solomon to Antetokounmpo. Here's the break. The shot by Middleton, wide open. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Philadelphia leading by 14. Melton, the bounce pass. Pass to Embiid. 76ers moving the ball around. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Damian Lillard's checked in for Milwaukee.
Coming onto the floor for your Bucks, number 0.
For Milwaukee, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. So 2022-23 was a tough year for Chris Middleton, dealing with a series of injuries.
But you know, Kevin, I thought he quickly found his form again upon his return, and I think that speaks to his character and work ethic.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Give it up for your forward group.
And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Bamba is checked in for Joel Embiid. P.J. Tucker comes in for Oubre. Maxey's checked in for Melton. And it's James Harden in for Patrick Beverley. And Philadelphia has possession. Outside, Maxey. He kicks to Tucker. On the wing, Harris. Back to Tucker. Shot clock at 5. The rebound by the Bucks.
It does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
Outside Crowder. And Bamba pulls it down. Philadelphia leading by 12. Harris finds Bamba. On the wing, Harden. Covered by Lillard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Damian Lillard. And as James Harden has gotten older, Clark, he's made it clear he wants to contend for title.
And that's a typical progression for a player. You can't blame him. I mean, he's done just about everything you can do individually. He's aware of the fact that a championship would add to his career immeasurably.
That free throw good from Harden. And, Greg, while the Sixers have been effective time and again, they've been unable to get past the conference semifinals.
Where they've bowed out in 5 of the last 6 years. But you go back, they haven't made it any further since Allen Iverson led them to the finals back in 01.
And both free throws good for James Harden. And a lot of speculation, GA, of what would happen with Harden. As of now, he remains a Sixer.
Yeah, I mean, there wasn't a new landing place for him. Many thought the Clippers would go after Harden, but for the time being, he's going for another round with Philly.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Harden looking it over. Here he goes. And he makes that one. Harden's got 12.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Portis. Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo. Lillard outside. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And this is Lillard's bread and butter. He's always ready to pull from that range.
Lillard against Harden. There's the drive, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Nobody quite like Harden to run your offense. He knows the ins and outs like very few do.
And the Bucks with some changes. Lopez comes in for Portis, and Middleton subbed in for Jay Crowder. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And so he hits both. Absolute heartbreak, Clark, for the Bucks last year in the postseason.
You're right, Kevin. It was a shocker to see the Bucks go down in the first round as the 1 seed. And Miami really handled them, too. Knocked them out of there in 5 games. The Heat played with a lot of energy, got contributions from a lot of different players, and key defensive stops with a balanced attack did Milwaukee in.
Harden outside. Maxey with the screen on Lillard. Pass to Maxey from deep. The shot will not fall. That'll do it for the first half. 76ers ahead. They lead by 11. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, James, we know that scoring seems to come easy for you. How do you create that mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys just go out there and compete, have fun, and just play hard.
My family doesn't think it's all for the kids, but I appreciate your sentiment. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And a look here now at the Bucks. At this point, you got to take every team you're up against as a test, asking yourself, what can we do better than last year? Happened for us too. Kenny, you cook up any new approaches in the offseason?
Well, I'm going to reveal those, over time, not just all in one sitting. But you're right. There is an opportunity to stretch and experiment. See what's working and what isn't.
And now, guys, let's talk about that first half. The story thus far has been the play of one Joel Embiid.
He is out hustling everyone on the glass, even his own guys in some cases.
Controlling the flow of second half chances on both ends. That can often decide games. He's putting in work. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Joel Embiid has been sensational.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half. And he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And on the floor for Nick Nurse as we get into the second half. The forwards, Harris and Tucker. Maxey out there with Harden, and it's Embiid in at the center position. Drills it from outside. Tucker's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Hey, one of the strongest part of Tucker's game is knocking down that three-point shot. He doesn't need much space to get it off.
Now the pass to Connaughton. Giannis outside. Back to Connaughton. Middleton for 3. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And hard not to love a young guy like Tyrese Maxey, who has such a great attitude.
Boy, I love the way he plays, Greg. He's effervescent in his approach. Plays with great speed and pace and fearlessness. He's got a readiness to him and a workmanlike approach that bodes well for him the rest of his career. I think he's a potential all-star, and he delivers in just about any situation he's put in.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldrich. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Three-pointer, Lillard connects from three-point range. Lillard's got 8 points.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Maxey. And here's Embiid. Back to Maxey. Embiid against Connaughton. Embiid, the pass to Tucker. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
The big man draws so much attention, so Embiid takes advantage of that and finds an open teammate.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Three-pointer, Lillard. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Embiid's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
At a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here. A very nice season for him last year. He put up about 20 points per game last season. 3 assists and 3 rebounds. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Harden against Lillard. Passes it to Tucker. Down low, trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. And it's Connaughton with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
Lillard outside. And they double up Giannis. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. And again, the Bucks miss. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Tucker, the pass to Harris. On the wing, Harris. Inside. Lets it go. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to swat down that attempt.
Middleton looking it over. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Giannis has got 7 points.
Yeah, he's been hooping, but the rest of the team, not so much.
Embiid with the screen on Lillard. Here's Harden. Good once again. That makes him 8 for 9 this game.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Lillard against Harden. Lillard, the pass to Middleton. Fires for 3. Buries it from 3-point range. 10 points for him.
Boy, when you've got the jump shot that Chris Middleton has, you're always a weapon, which means you help create spacing for your teammates.
Tucker finds Embiid. Philadelphia moving the ball around. To the inside. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Lopez. Bucks trail by 15. Middleton outside. Pass to Connaughton. Now, Antetokounmpo. He's guarded by Melton. Tipped away. Harden the pass to Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
Yeah, you know, Tucker's a little undersized, but he makes up for it with leaping ability and reach.
Bucks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Lopez sets a screen for Lillard. And it's off from 3-point range.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now, here's Melton. Still without a basket. Back to Embiid. 4 on the clock. And they double up Embiid. Just his first attempt. Melton, no good. Milwaukee's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. 3-pointer, Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Harden outside.
And Lopez did exactly what he had to there on that defensive stop. He just got right in his face and made it tough for him.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. 76ers lead by 17. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. So with Lillard on the bench, this is who Adrian Griffin has out there. The big men on the floor for him, Giannis and Portis. Pat Connaughton is out there with Malik Beasley. And it's Crowder in at the small forward.
Hey, I feel bad for those rims because Portis has no mercy on them, throwing it down with force.
Connaughton against Beverly, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Look at the turnover situation, guys, and it's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Bucks trail by 15. Outside, Antetokounmpo. Can't hit from 12. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Melton. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
For three, Beasley. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
You know, with his ability to space the floor, Beasley adds a strong dimension to his team's offense.
Oubre against Beasley. And Beverly kicks to Melton. Count that bucket. And the 76ers lead by 14.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, and you know, that is some shaky and shoddy defensive work. They've got to tighten it up.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Oubre passes to Beverly. There's the feed to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
Love the unselfishness of Beverly. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Milwaukee has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Portis sets the pick for Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo is a monster inside.
A huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
And Philadelphia calls time here.
And the longest section is a free t-shirt. Make some noise.
A different look for Milwaukee. Brook Lopez is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Chris Middleton comes in for Crowder. And Lillard subbed in for Malik Beasley. Philadelphia also making some changes. Embiid, he's checked in for Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Danuel House. And Maxey subbed in for Patrick Beverly. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last timeout, I listened to Nick Nurse talk to his team. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
You know, Maxey finds all kinds of ways to score, and he knows only one speed. Flat out, all out.
Here's Middleton, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Lillard against Maxey. And they double up Embiid. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Harris kicks to Maxey. 5 on the clock. The pass to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Good D by Lopez.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Lillard, the pass to Portis. And the rejection by Embiid.
Don't test Embiid now. An impact defensive player is what he is.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break.
A double clutch. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
You know, it's the muscle and size of Embiid that allow him to score through contact.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Philadelphia?
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Antetokounmpo's checked in. The free throw drops for Embiid.
The constant evolution of Embiid's game, really impressive. A credit to his work ethic. He continues to get better, becoming a bigger threat with his improved arsenal.
Now, here's Lillard. And Lillard gets double teamed. The shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. His three-pointers off the mark. The 76ers leading by 17. Harden kicks to Embiid. Back to Harden. Rebound, Milwaukee. Now here's Antetokounmpo to the paint. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time. This one is all but over. I mean, what a ferocious and commanding performance for the 76ers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
Yeah, I don't think it'll play out quite that simply, though. The team coming out on the losing end of game 1 is just that much more motivated to get even in game 2 and 3. So I think the edge goes to the losing team.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for James Harden.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got.
And here's Harden after Damian Lillard was able to get the 3 to go. Harris finds Harden. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. A 12-point game. Count it.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Now, here's Maxey. Embiid dishes to Harris. Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Over Lillard. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled. At all by the opposing fans.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, James. You have seen every type of defense from opponents over the years. What do you enjoy about that back-and-forth challenge?
Just every single game I'm trying to figure out what they're doing and how can I be aggressive and attack it. You know, I love playing a game of basketball. I love, being crafty and just trying to compete at a high level every single night. You know, it takes a lot, but I'm built for it, and I'm going to just continue to keep going.
Well, you won the chess match tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And that'll do it for the first game of the NBA season. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. And now, our New Balance player of the game, Joel Embiid.
TV.
New rewards, new events, new courts. Chris got a new haircut, and there's so much more to explore in Season 2. And to get you started, we're going to give you a chance at earning